Class 9 Biology. Third chapter Tissues, Plant and Animal Tissues. Good morning, students. Today we will continue the same chapter with a new topic. In the previous class, we have studied about the first type of animal tissue, that is epithelial. Today we will discuss about the second type, that is connective tissue. So first of all, we will discuss here the different types of connective tissue. So there are three types of connective tissue. The first one is called connective tissue proper. Second is supportive connective tissue, and third it is fluid connective tissue. So altogether connective tissue classified into three different types. These are connective tissue proper, supportive connective tissue and the fluid connective tissue. Before the brief discussion, let's know what is a connective tissue. As the name spells, it used to connect to different structures, organs in the body. So, connective tissue binds our one tissue with another and also connect various organs, keeping them in their proper places. It has three characteristics. So these are the property of a connective tissue, and first one is abundance of intercellular substance, the matrix, fewer cellular elements and fibers. So connective tissue. See the characteristics of connective tissue with the help of one figure. So this rectangle represent an area of a connective tissue, and in the first characteristics it has abundance of intercellular spaces. So these are the space between the cells. The spaces in between the cells are called intercellular substance, known as matrix. When it has abundance of intercellular spaces, then it must have less number of cellular elements or cells. So these are the cells, less in number. And third, it has fibers in between. So these are the fibers. These fibers actually provide a strength to the connective tissue. Understood all of you? Now come to the brief discussion of first type of connective tissue, that is connective tissue proper. It serves for the function of packaging and binding the organs, mainly function as packaging and binding. And the first one is called areolar packing tissue, second adipose fat tissue, and third fibrous connective tissue. See the first one. It is most widely spread, occurring beneath the epidermis of skin. Means this areolar tissue present just beneath the skin or under the skin. It makes the skin elastic and help it to withstand pulling strain. Means if you observe an old person, and in old person when we pull the skin, it takes a little time to come in its original position. Means in them there is a problem of pulling strain. But in young or in adults, when the alveolar tissues are active, it can withstand pulling strain. Means when we pull the skin, it comes to its original position very soon, very fast. Understood all of you? Now come to the adipose tissue. It has a specialized cell with which store fat. Means whatever the consumption of fatty food, that fatty foods are stored just under the skin in the adipose tissue. This tissue forms padding under the skin and around kidney, eyeball. Padding under the skin act as an insulator retaining the body heat. Means when the fats are deposited in the adipose tissue just beneath the skin, it acts as an insulator that prevents the escape of heat from the body. That's why a fatty person and obese person feels more hot than the thin slim person. Understood all of you? Now come to the third, fibrous connective tissue. It is made of elongated cell referred to as fibers. I have shown the figure. Means fibers are in between the cells. The tissue are strong and bundled together by areolar tissue. The form They form the tendons as well as ligaments. So what are tendons and ligament? Just see one figure. This is the bone of upper limb known as femur, also known as thigh bone. These are the bones of lower limb, consist of two bones known as tibia and fibula. So there is a space in between the two bones. These two bones are connected by a structure known as ligaments. So this ligament used to connect a bone with the other bone and held them in position. Second, we have a property called movement and locomotion. That movement and locomotion is the result of joint action of bones and muscles. So this is the muscle. This muscle used to connect with the bone with the help of another structure that is known as tendon. So tendon is a structure that connects a muscle with the bone. Ligaments, once more, it used to connect a bone with the other bone. So tendons and ligaments are the fibrous connective tissue that connect a bone with the another bone, and tendons connect a muscle with the bone, and ligaments connect a bone with the another bone. Now come to the second type of connective tissue, that is supportive connective tissue, and the types are cartilage and bone. Both are similar type of connective tissue that supports the body, but their structure properties are different. Cartilage are generally soft, but bones are hard. Cartilage is a non-porous, but bone is a porous. Bone generally present, mostly present inside the body that supports our body, but cartilage present inside the body as well as outside. If you touch your tip of the nose, ears, so tip of the nose and ears, trachea, in between the bones, a structure is there, is called cartilage. When we penetrate our ears, it do not cause any pain because cartilage do not have the nerves and blood supply. See, cartilage is a non-porous. It has a thickened intercellular substance matrix. It has no blood vessels or nerves. That's why I do not have any pain if you penetrate your nose or ear. Cartilage is semi-transparent and elastic. Cartilage are found in the top tip of nose, external ears, trachea and bronchial tubes between vertebra and at the end of long bones. There means in between the vertebra and at the end of long bones, it acts like a cushion that prevent us from or prevent our bones from mechanical injuries. Means if you jump from a height and if there is no cartilage in between the bones, then the bones will strike each other and can damage your bones. Thus, presence of cartilage prevent the bones from mechanical injury. Now, bones is a hard porous. It has good supply